So now we're going to focus on the second floor break room. It's break room 201. We've got two walls here, the north and the east wall, just like the first floor. Now you'll notice down in the video notes that architectural references need to be updated. Our finishes, our colors are actually changing on the second floor. Second floor has a different color scheme. That's fairly common. And as far as the actual differences, this north wall is going to shrink by 10 inches and this east wall is going to shrink by 36 inches. So we'll take, I'll draw a line here. We're going to stretch through here, through this 34-inch cabinet. We're going to stretch it down 10 inches and make this a 24. And then over here, we're going to stretch through here. We're going to take out this cabinet, stretch 36 inches out of this wall. And that's it. First thing I'm going to do is delete these temporary lines. I'm going to adjust my labels, numbering, and I'm going to adjust my finishes. Oh, properties bar disappeared at some point. Hitting escape in between the groups of labels that I select. Let's see. If I had a lot of this to do, I could turn off the auto hide. And just leave that open all the time. Sometimes I draw with that open all the time. It just depends on what I'm doing. If it's easier for that to stay open, let it do. My actual numbering, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, is not changing as far as this is concerned. Double clicking inside this text to get to that. Okay, let's look around and make sure. Let's see, my plan view, I've got a different plan view. That's correct. Architectural references are correct. Room names are correct. Numbering's correct. Finishes are correct. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start my stretch command. And I'm going to pause here, and I want you to pay attention to where this stretch window is. The left-hand side is going through the left-hand side of my cabinet. And so when I stretch, it's going to grab everything to the right of that line. Okay. Now you can see on the right-hand side, it's I strategically located it so that it goes right through the middle of these two drawings, the north wall and east wall. So it's not going to grab anything over there on the east wall either. Now it is going through a little bit of the finish schedule, and that's okay. I can deselect that before I commit to the stretch command. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that as my window. I'm going to deselect the finishes. It's asking me for a base point. I'm choosing off the drawing. I'm going to pull in this to the left hand side. I'm going to pull to the left direction. I'm just going to directly enter 10. And let's see. Okay. It did change the plan and the elevation at the same time. So that's good. I want to adjust this label just a little bit. And I just need to clean up this cabinet here. So going to a 24-inch wide cabinet means that we're going to lose the door. We're just going to go to a single door. So I'm going to delete some swing lines and pulls. I'm going to do my stretch command again. Now this time I'm coming right through here. Let's take a second to look at this stretch window. I'm grabbing like the edge of the door. The pulls will go with this, and you know, that left hand side of my swing lines are going to get taken as well. The shelves in there, it's not really going to have any effect on that because it's not grabbing any end points. So I'm going to commit to this. It's asking for my base point. Now I do want to use snaps and grab the door and bring it over. I want to take advantage of snaps in this situation. So there you go. I'm going to hit undo and go through all that again. I'm going to back up. Okay, I'm going to stretch to this left hand side of the cabinet. And delete the unnecessary swing lines and hardware. I'm going to stretch this door over. Just like that. And there we go. Okay, now for this east wall, I'm going to start by deleting this middle tall cabinet using AutoCAD's blue selection box. That's left to right. Snag the dimension as well. I'm also going to delete this hidden line. Now I'm going to do my selection window right here. So I'm grabbing the entire right hand side of this, the plan and the elevation. Now you can see I can't help but grab the finish schedule there and my labels. So I'm going to do a little deselecting before I commit to the stretch. So I'm ready to commit. I'm going to hit enter. It says specify base point. Now I know that this is 36 inches, but if I want to, you know, just be extra accurate, make sure it's extra accurate, I can use the dimension lines to do that. Now, just want to double check 56, 56. Everything closed up nice and neat. I would like to arrange this call out a little better. And maybe move that over, make the page look a little more balanced. So I'm going to proofread. Colors, reference, colors, reference, reference, room name, numbers, 138, 138. Anything I see that might need to be kind of, you know, straightened up a little bit, be a good time to do it. And that's it. Moving on.